Are we still present day? Yes. She will be, at some point, she told me earlier, she will be going like well back in time again. Yeah, but I don't know when yet. She'll tell me. So here we are, Gors Fawr stone circle. And this is the moor. Gors Fawr means big moor. And the other thing is that Gors actually relates to a druid's core, a sacred circle, and we're on Ffraed now. So she's come in a little bit different. She's come in here rather than up there. So yeah, we haven't tracked Ffraed through here for a little while, so I'm interested to see what happens. Just for the record as well, I've made some adjustments on the GoPro, trying to get things right, because in the really high quality stuff the battery was running out real quick, and for the online videos it's going to go to 1080 anyway, so because I don't have the equipment to download stuff and store massive videos. We don't have the sort of expertise either, really, but anyway, you might be able to see the stone circle there. Look, it's not a great big Stonehenge type circle, or oh, what's that one called? That brilliant one up in the Lake District. Well, there's a couple up in the Lake District, one in particular, Castle Rig. That's what I was thinking of, but there's another really good one that I've been to as well. And also Long Meg, the circle there. So this is a little bit of a diddy one, but there used to be quite a few in Pembrokeshire, but when they're diddy they're a lot easier to break up and use for walling or cottages or whatever people wanted to use them for, so most of them have disappeared, but she has taken me to the sites of some. Yeah, Gors Fawr. Nice little circle, isn't it? Looks beautiful in the sunlight. We got those horrible horseflies biters around today. I should have put my jacket on or something. So in we go. This is slightly different. She's gone in there. She used to come in over here. But we are in present day still, yeah. This may change when we've been round here. We'll see. And immediately, this is where she used to come in, just here. But immediately she's gone into the spiral. No all the way round this time. And this is where she's made her point. So I'm just going to put a peg down there. I think that's Cymru. That's where the sun sets over there on the solstice. I think it is the summer solstice. Sunset, I do think it was, yeah, the sunset. Yeah, it's so nice here. It's beautiful, isn't it? except for me yakking on. The silence is wonderful, although I can hear a car in the distance maybe coming. Let's follow her out of the centre that she's gone into. And she's come out here, which is where she used to come in. She may have come out here at one point as well. I'm just going to stop and take a photograph. I'll bring you back. As you can see, she's made the centre of her spiral not in the centre of the circle, which she used to do. It was actually in the centre, but interestingly we're over there. I'll risk leaving the peg there actually, and just in case she's going to come back and maybe do something else in here. So we'll leave the peg there for a minute. And quite a long way off centre. It's very surprising. Someone's put that there. Look, that looks like it's been purposely left there. Sometimes you see they've had a fire in here. But yeah, she came in, was it over there, I think. So let's follow her out of the circle again. Before we go any further though, I'll just check this is on. Just one sec. Yes, it was. I did turn it off, but I've turned it on again. It'd be really handy to be able to see. Just change this as well. It's just moved a little bit. Yeah, she used to come along here before, like originally, but then she started doing it differently. But this is where she used to come here. The first few times that I visited Gors Fawr with her. And yeah, this gets very wet here, but we've had quite a lot of sort of dryish weather. It's not been so bad. And yeah, this stone she used to acknowledge before. She sort of turned on it, if you can see it. Let me just check, are we still in the present day? Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit damp underfoot, but this gets really, really, really wet. So, not too bad actually. Still, there are a few sort of pools about. You might be able to see that one there. This is where she takes us, or used to, over to two standing stones. A pair of standing stones. There's another stone there she's just come by the side of. There used to be a stone here somewhere. I remember some friends brought me here. Like, before I moved here, this was maybe 2008 or 9 or something. There was a stone I sat on, but it's not there anymore. I just remembered that. That's a bit odd, isn't it? I remember it was a really bleak day. It was. Was it snowing or was it raining? But it was really, really, really. Yeah, we're in puddle territory again here. She does tend to sort of go across the drier parts, and if she goes across a stream or something, she'll go across a ford, or where there was a ford before, there's now a bridge, or sometimes if there's just one solitary boulder. But the solitary boulder can be a bit slippery, so I'm always grateful to have my staff with me then, because then gives me another bit of purchase and an ability to test the ground before I tread on some sinking mud or something. You can probably see the stones now ahead of us. Yeah, she's taken a different route to Gors Fawr. She used to go all the way around there, up round there, to across the little river to the church, and then come to Gors Fawr. But she's come straight here this time, so things are changing in this time, as well as taking us back to centuries past. So there's the two stones. Feeling really good. Really good. Just going to take a photograph while I stand here, and just in case I need to move on. I can hear music coming from somewhere. I think might be an event at a college that's close by. Right, so she's spiralling around this stone. This is good because she just used to wiggle past it, really, sometimes go across it, but now we're getting the full Monty, which is how things are intended. She's spiraling right into the stone, I think. Are you in the stone? Yes. Okay. So even though we're in this world, she's acknowledging the power of these stones, the energetic frequency power of these stones. So, and now she comes out of the centre. Of the stone. Ooh, I'm feeling a little bit on the woozy side in a nice way. And she's woven across to this one that is for some reason allowed to be imprisoned in gorse. And yeah, she's not happy about that. She's come away without without doing what she did with the other one. I mean, it does look pretty and really nice with the gorse around it, and you've got dragon's back, I think they call that, at the top there, where there's a stone up there actually that a lot of people think was bound for a stone circle, but it had broken, I think. Can't remember, it's been years since I've been up there, but it's there. So yeah, that's the seat there. I remember there is a photograph of Jean-Michel sitting on that seat, and friends I've brought here have sat on there as well, and yeah, it's quite an iconic feature, but she's not circling it, but she is circling this, which is interesting. This clump of reeds right in front, but maybe she's going to come out of here and go there still, we don't know yet. So she sort of swerved around and came round there, round here, and then into a spiral on here. That's interesting, yeah, okay. And now she comes out. Still avoiding the seat. She used to go round that way, but she's coming across here now, and she used to head for the hawthorns, the may trees in the fence line over there, and go through onto the road. But this is different. Let's see what she's up to now. There's the stones. There's the hill over there. That's the Preseli's, the important Preseli peaks. This is offered full of water, but she's gone over there, so we'll have to go around there, because although she can go through gorse, I can't. Not when it's as high as that. To find her over here somewhere. Somewhere along here. We will find her, I think, if we can get through. Just there. Okay. Just going to check this is still filming. I think it is. See, these stones would have been her way across when it's wet. Do you see what I mean about the standing stones? Hey, look, I might have stood once as well. There's something about them, isn't there? They've got a roundedness and character to them. Yeah. So anyway, she came across on the side of those stones, but when that's full of water, she would have come across on top of them. but clearly they're just slightly in the wrong place. They need to be shifted over to the right of it. Same thing happening there, giving us a stone to cross the watery place. This does get very boggy here, very wet. You can see the stone circle ahead of us again. That might have been a wise thing to do, to leave that peg there. Yeah, she's never visited the circle twice before. It's only been the once.